Welcome back. It's one of Shakespeare's most famous works, and putting a new spin on the classic, the Adobe Theatre promises its audience a production of Hamlet unlike what they've seen before. Joining us this morning to talk about the production are the two stars, Justin Young and Ann Portman. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect from Hamlet. Shakespeare can be a little bit overwhelming, but this one a little bit easier for fans to follow, hopefully.
I think that we've, so our director has also sort of abridged or cut it down enough that we do have a sort of more approachable and easier to get your arms around production going on. Yeah. What would you say?
Yeah, the essential story is still there. There's a lot of wonderful scenes and characters and stuff, but they don't really advance the story. So this is really the essential story, and all the well-loved soliloquies and all of that stuff is still there. But it's much more the focus on really the core story. So,
and Hamlet is running at the same time as a second show that you all are putting on. What is that show, and what are the differences? What's different about the production?
The other show is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead by Tom Stoppard. So Hamlet will be opening in about 2 weeks, and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern will follow the next weekend, and they'll go back and forth. What's different about Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead is that it sort of takes place to the side of Hamlet. It takes these two characters who are, I wouldn't want to call them secondary, but perhaps that's the best way to describe them, and focuses on them and what they're doing while Hamlet's going on. So the back and forth between the two shows, they're kind of talking to one another. The two shows are.
Hamlet's kind of a prequel of sorts.
I guess, well, it's almost like it's peripheral to those two characters. And so, and it's an absurdist take. So one of the things that's really fun is being able to kind of make fun of our characters in a sense. And we're very peripheral to, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. And so we sort of run on in random moments and stuff, and they're trying to figure out why they're there and what they're doing, and we don't help them with that at all.
No, we just come in and mess things up. I do think prequel's a great way to describe Hamlet's relationship to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Yeah. And what have your favorite things been about working on the show?
This might seem like the simplest answer, but for me, it's been working with the cast, and I do think that comes through with both casts, with both shows. There's a great sense of fun and interaction. There's a really welcoming sense to the cast, and I think that we've put that and poured that into the production of the show. I had not met Ann before, before working with her, and it's been really wonderful.
And Ann, what has yours been?
Well, this is me coming back to something that I've always loved. I mean, I was that kid putting on plays in the basement, and then I took a different sort of career path, and so I'm coming back to it after years, and I love it, and I love doing the classics particularly, so it's been wonderful to be back. But also, with such great casts and directors and everything, so
Where can we go to get tickets and for more information?
So the website is vortexabq.org. So VORTEXABQ.org. And it's actually performing at the Vortex.
Gotcha.
The Adobe is the sister theater, but that's in a different place. So and both of them will be performed at the Vortex.
The Vortex.
And then
so there's the website, or you can call, I believe it's 247-8600.
Okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.